Many words later, Wimbledon's chance comes. The chance to complete here at Selhurst Park what they started at Lennon Road last month. Has the moment passed? Are the teams still as keyed up? Have Leeds United had a chance to look at their part-time brethren with a cold, calculating look? All the support here, it seems, for the underdogs from the Southern League. Wimbledon, who've already carved their name into this season's FA Cup competition. And their line-up tonight at full strength. The goalkeeper, Dickie Guy, the hero of the moment. The experience in midfield of the two 30-year-olds, Ian Cook and Dave Bassett. The goal-scoring power up front of Roger Connell and Kieran Summers. Leeds United have left out the man who missed the penalty, Peter Lorimer, and are without Gordon McQueen, who has a groin injury. The referee is Dennis Turner, who has a remarkable track record in giant killings. He was in charge of the match between Hereford and Newcastle. He was at Wrexham's victory at Southampton and Boston's draw at Derby. Now he's got Wimbledon of the Southern League against the league champions Leeds United. And the throw to be taken again. Certainly support from Leeds. One or two of them have made the journey down from Scarborough. Here's McMahon, whose goal put out Burnley. By Uric. And a good save by Harvey. There's Summers, number 10. And already Rice and Connell have tested David Harvey. Away by Madeley, only to Stockley. Yarrath. Oh, Connell! Just a whisker away! Oh, Roger Connell could nearly have given a sensational start to this replay. Cook, who set up the chance, too cool by Yarrath and Connell. Look at that. Connell, who was with Walton and Hendon, we saw him playing against Newcastle in the Cup last season. Here's Giles for Leeds. Paul Madeley of the long stride. Mackenzie. Bryant, that's not a good header, comes to Clark. Jordan is offside. He's offside. Delight dying very quickly. But an example of how a poor clearance, if it arrives at Alan Clark, can mean a chance. But Jordan definitely offside. Height is on the left as we look. Cook in the foreground, Summers and Connell in the background. A bit shorter, away by Giles. Bryant. Edwards. Bryant again. Wimbledon prepared to play their football, even if it does at times create problems for themselves. Here's Connell. Eddie Gray to Duncan McKenzie. Another of these runs, look at that for balance. Clark, back to Bremner, Bassett across. And Dickie Guy would never have seen that. With another lovely run by Duncan McKenzie, setting up the chance. Clark forward to Bremner, Guy to meet him. Bassett. Bit of an elbow up there by Gray, up by Cook. Connell. Good shot. Took an age to get it under control, but still got his shot in. Bryant, bit of leaning on. And too many words apparently from Joe Jordan. The referee wants the free kick taken again. Suspiciously like a moving ball, but here's Gray. Madeley. Giles. Looking for Jordan. Won by Edwards, comes to Clark. Mackenzie. Clark! And the first really good stop by Dickie Guy. Mackenzie's cross. Clark there and turned away. And on bats, but the one leaning forward is coach Brian Hall to his right. Madeley there. Summers pressurising him. The skill this fellow's got is so much. He's won a free kick. He's got to become a great player. It's all there if the application will match the skill. And my personal belief is that it will. Bob Stockley taking the cover. Jeff Bryant is number 3. Jordan trying to get there. Comes to Frank Gray, who's behind them all. Clark. Oh! Well, for my money, this man has already made 2 saves, which are far better than the penalty save he made at Ellen Road. Clark, as usual, looking for the chance. Throw to Leeds. Here's Giles. Jordan coming with Clark. Mackenzie. Donaldson. Oh, he's shown too much of that. 2 on the far post. Madeley. Frank Gray. But they're certainly getting men back behind the ball, Wimbledon, when Leeds attack. But they're having their problems inside their own box. The flag is up. And the free kick to Leeds will follow. Frank Gray, 5 Leeds players in the area. Reaney. Free kick against Mann. Giles. Clark took it when Jordan was better placed. Cook trying to challenge well, and a wrestling match between Cook and Gray, for which Frank Gray will surely get booked. In fact, both of them, I think, are going into the book. Ian Cook, the longest serving player on the Wimbledon books, and Frank Gray, whom Leeds have converted into a very promising left back, are both getting their names taken. Stockley with the kick. Comes to Connell. Corner. Tremendous support for Wimbledon. They've got more in numbers here than they would have had in their own ground at Plough Lane. Really making themselves heard, and their team giving full value and more. Summers was pushed. Harvey lost it. Rice. Connell. Bassett to plant it back, but too far. Connell as much a problem to Leeds as Clark is to Wimbledon when he's in the area. Jordan in the middle and with some room, but didn't make the most of it, but he's got a free kick. Indirect free kick, about 2 yards inside the box. Discussion going on as Jordan gets to his feet. Discussion between Billy Bremner and the referee, presumably about why not the penalty, but the infringement is the indirect free kick. That's what it's earned. Probably obstruction. That's what the referee saw. Clark on the ball, Giles just to his right, Mackenzie further over. Every Wimbledon player in his own last third of the field. Here's Giles. And goal kick is the verdict. The referee was quite sure about it. Giles, difficult to say. Goes to show what a difficult job referees have. Summers, Mann, Mick Mann really getting in the action for the first time as an attacker. Foul by Donaldson, and the action is swift and fast and all over the pitch. Mackenzie moving in towards the middle. Yorath. Mackenzie. Clark. Good header, Stockley. Giles! The whistle has gone anyway for the foul on Stockley by Clark. Whether it's just a lecture or a booking, no, it's only the lecture. Gray stopped his header and he was very unceremoniously upended by Clark as he came down. Yorath did well. Jordan. Handball by Harris. By Edwards rather. Billy Edwards, Leeds wanting to get on with it. Might do better, the First Division side, to cool their own temperament a bit. And the Hopler gets in the line. Frank Gray. Corner. Another save by Dick Guy. He's chalking up a pretty impressive record. His 278th consecutive appearance in the Wimbledon goal tonight. Eddie Gray checking on what's behind him, the conversation with Billy Bremner. Jordan won it. Bassett, and only just over the top. a goal kick has been given. Cook, Reaney. Foul by Edwards. Jordan, variation, hit on the deck. Mackenzie. Another good tackle by Jeff Bryant. Mackenzie. Corner. Crucial moment for Wimbledon. This would be an awful time to concede a goal, but in fact the corner is not going to come. And Wimbledon of the Southern League are still on equal terms with Leeds United, the reigning league champions. Wimbledon all set for the start of the second half of their 9th match in this season's FA Cup competition. Who would have believed that what started at Bracknell would have gone as far as this? And this means that they're being watched by a crowd of 45,000, the biggest crowd here for 2 seasons. That in itself a great compliment. And their football has matched it and all the support they've been given. Billy Edwards' tackle. Reaney. And again the early moments are going to be a bit vital for the underdogs. Mackenzie. Reaney. Bassett. Cook and Bassett together. There's Cook. Connell. Edwards. Clark is offside. He's offside. It's not counting. The flag was up. John Bellingham of Stansted had his flag up before the shot was made. There he is as the header was knocked on. There wasn't too much, but enough to make it an illegal goal. Summers, Mann, it's out. And again a foul throw. It's having a rather tempestuous and upsetting evening, Billy Bremner. Connell, Mann, Edwards up here in attack. That's Reaney's. Just nicked it to Yareth, who's lost it to Mann. Good header away by Gray. Giles. Eddie Gray. Not a good ball Giles was given. And number 8 is Cook, and he and Selwyn Rice have changed shirts. Here's Rice now wearing number 7. Rice and Jordan, well up by Jordan. Gray with Stockley going to him, trying to show him the outside. Gray wanting to come inside. Goal kick. That typical stride of Duncan Mackenzie. You can even see it from the shoulders. Roger Connell. Billy Edwards. and Dick Guy. Madeley. Mackenzie took it well. Not a good run. Clark. Gray. Jordan is far post. Clark near. Mackenzie between the two. Giles. Oh, he got a deflection and it's gone in. Oh, what a tragic goal. Dickie Guy going one way. The shot from John Giles was certainly deflected, but Leeds are in the lead. 50 minutes gone. The ball came to Giles, and let's look and see who's the unlucky man. Looked as though it might have been Summers. And the different expressions of the scorer and the vanquished keeper. And for the first time since the opening match in the FA Cup against Bracknell, Wimbledon are a goal behind. In between times, they've scored 16. And put away Maidenhead, Wokingham, Guildford, Bath, Kettering, Burnley, and have now come up against Leeds. Rice, Edwards, 3 on the far post. He's done well, but a bit too close, and a corner. Again at Selhurst Park. Good catch by Harvey. Jordan going in on Connell. And the referee has got to do something about this. Originally Harvey, in my opinion, was fouled by Connell. And Summers and Connell and Jordan all involved in the skirmish. Summers being booked. And Jordan has come way out of it. Let's have a look at that again. David Harvey's catch. And certainly Jordan went in after Summers and then got involved in the scrap with Connell. Jordan, you might say, surrounded by beards, and one of the beards has gone in the book. Kieran Summers. Every possible facet of a cup tie this match. The little club against the big club. The little club playing some tremendous stuff. And great fight by both sides. And not always about football. But that one was. That was purely accidental, as both players could see. Well, the referee doesn't seem to agree. And Jordan, who might well have been copped a few moments ago, gets copped now. Well, there have been enough words written about Wimbledon and Wimbledon against Leeds, and it's now making quite an entry in the referee's notebook. Donaldson. Still caught. He's got it on a crack. Oh, so easily been turned past his own goalkeeper by Frank Gray. Didn't really look with the drive to succeed there, Ian Cook. But he's got a corner from it. Connell up on the far post and coming across. Mackenzie chasing Donaldson. Wimbledon trying their utmost to match Leeds United for skill, and Leeds determined to match Wimbledon for enthusiasm, firepower, guts, call it what you will. And that's why we've got such a good cup tie. Eddie Gray gets a good return. Corner conceded by Donaldson. Dave Donaldson was in the Walton side that beat Brian Clough's Brighton. Eddie Gray wants to curl it. Mackenzie waiting, and so is Madeley. Giles, Reaney letting it go. Rice wrestling it off Mackenzie. Donaldson trying to hold up the line. Rice's head up. Bremner. Giles. Jeff Bryant had a really good half. Summers. Queue of two on the far post. That's too close to David Harvey. Wimbledon lacking the finish. And Clark in a dangerous position. Stockley with him. Here's Jordan. Well, the flag was up for offside, but he was played on. And I have a very strong feeling that would have counted. We'll see where the referee places the ball, but if he gives a goal kick, Jordan has missed the chance to write the end of the Wimbledon story. Kick is the final verdict. Edwards always trying to play football. What a good ball that's turned out to be. Mann stuck there, the player's gone outside him. That's too long. Difference between the two sides has been in the final pass, particularly when that pass has taken the ball into the area. 4 minutes left. Donaldson's header, but Leeds come back again. Three waiting for the cross, but Leeds happy to push it around. Summers. Leeds ball. Jordan, Mackenzie, Bremner, Giles with a shooting chance. And it hit the post and came away. The goalkeeper beaten. Johnny Giles with a lot of space to move into. And the ball had beaten Dick Guy. Came back off the foot of the post. And it's a compliment to Wimbledon to say that the Leeds players have also given of their best. Madeley particularly in defence. Reaney's conceded a corner at the deck. Yes. Does it belong to fairies or to reality? Bremner calling them all back. Wimbledon pushing them all forward. What a finish. Harvey's got it. And the moment passes. But it's not. Still time for Dick Guy to chase. Oh, look at that determination. Guy down, Wimbledon down, Bremner on his feet and surely now through to a match against Derby County in round 5. And just played within the corner. Eddie Gray. Superb run that's gone 9 matches and which ends in defeat by the league champions. Wimbledon's story comes to an end, but they go off to tremendous applause, which is deserved even greater in this, their last defeat, than in perhaps all the success that they've had before. We came to look at them, we wondered whether they might in the finish be annihilated. We've stayed to admire the skills that have got them so far, and the determination that made the league champions quite every inch of the way. Well done, Wimbledon. It's been great to watch.
Over 45,000 people paid over £30,000 to see this match tonight, and they really got their money's worth. But how unlucky it was for Wimbledon, who tried as hard as they could, but in 180 minutes against Leeds only gave away 1 goal, and that as a result of a deflection. The unluckiest thing that can happen to a goalkeeper. Dickie Guy, their hero, is indeed a brilliant goalkeeper, but nobody can do anything about this kind of thing. The ball's going wide, it hits Dave Bassett's knee, and Guy dives across to the left, appeals to the heavens, why did this have to happen to me? But he needn't be ashamed of his performance, and neither need Dave Bassett blame himself for that happening. Really, one was interested in seeing the difference between the league champions and the non-league side from the Southern League. Up to now, Wimbledon had closed that gap, and tonight I think Leeds illustrated that there is a gap, as there should be. But Wimbledon made it very close indeed. I think the signs are that Leeds are not quite the side that they were of old. They're not balanced up front, and they don't carve out chances as they should do. Johnny Giles held them together when they may have fallen apart. So Wimbledon have got one bit of good news. They've made £34,000 out of this run, and that means it's their overdraft cleared. So they're in credit at the bank, and they can go on from there with a very, very good team indeed. Quite a night's football, a shock or two. Good night.